Previously on Sailing Aquarius, we arrived to the most exotic Anchorage, meet up with our friends and go hiking and spearfishing. We left beloved Fatu Hiva as there are some other awesome places to visit, and as friendly island people were, so were the dolphins, happily racing together with Aquarius, all bunch of them. Our next destination, Tahauta Island, which is next to Ua-Pou that we visited earlier.
You gotta get over there to see him, babe. You can't see him from there.
We hooked huge yellowfin tuna and brought it all the way to the boat, just to lose it at the end. So how do you feel about losing that fish?
Bad. I wish we would have been able to have him. It was big.
So this is madness, because those two idiots are racing. No wind. We're moving as this moment is 1.7 knots, and we are 5 miles, less than 1 knot, and we are 5 miles away from our destination. So now, because of those two guys racing, we lulling in the weather, in the wind. And he keeps pulling our sails, trying to make something special. Anyways, just showing how my days are going in a beautiful place, paradise, and what it means to have a racer husband. We don't plan on staying here very long, but it was right on the way to the other islands, and we prefer to spend the night in the Anchorage. Where are you going?
Wherever the fish are.
You're gonna catch a fish?
I hope so.
And we are moving on. Ua-Pou is one of the biggest and most populated islands in Marquesas, and we really liked it. Just what looked like a nice and protected anchorage in the evening, at night became very rolly, and looking at weather forecast looked like to continue. So we went to another anchorage few miles away, and the views were even more spectacular. Look at those mountain peaks with half of them hiding in the clouds. Unbelievable! It was so cool, we could not resist to go hiking and exploring, finding nice waterfall and having some improvised games.
Okay, I'm going for front right. Okay. Wait, +1. Okay, I'm going for big boy off the top.
Also visited German chocolate maker and got some pricey chocolate to take with us home and listened to his life story. Oh, and he gave us tasty avocados from his garden as well. I don't want to sound boring, but again, we love friendly island people and the beauty. But we're leaving it all behind and heading to our last island in Marquesas, Nuku Hiva.
Yeah.
Do you like the movie tonight?
Yeah.
Hey kids, you learning anything new? You like it? After first chill night on a boat, we get out to explore the island. What's up, Mr. Forrest?
Just having a beer at a fancy restaurant on Nuku Hiva. Pretty cool. Overlooking all the boats out there.
Now look at this beast. We arrived this morning, and this is Aquarius. And it's so busy today.
What'd you hear?
That somebody landed right here. There's a little beach.
Is there an astronaut that landed there? That must have been Captain Cook.
And he cooked them. Just kidding. Although Marquesas indigenous people were cannibals, I don't think Captain Cook had cooked them.
That's one big tree.
Inside the island we find a couple of ruins, places for dances, singing and feasts, foundations of old houses, majestic stone sculptures, tikis, marae, places for worship. These structures, composed of immense blocks of stone, indicate an elaborate social organization. Unfortunately, all the information we found were in French, and even when I look online, it's not that much information about the ruins.
And here we are, in the middle of the rainforest, to witness this magnificent display of copulation.
Oh yeah, baby, yeah!
You get a turtle, you get a little fornication. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Two experts. It's good that I didn't come alone. I would have missed all of it. After exploring the ruins, we headed higher towards the Grand Canyon, and at this point, quite high in the mountains, the view was not like below. Palm trees replaced by pine trees, where wild horses and chickens roam. That was like entering the fairy tale. You don't even know where's the ocean and where's the sky and where's what. It just looks like the end of the world.
It is beautiful. So, what do you think?
It's awesome. It's really, really beautiful. Very different from the bottom. There are pine trees.
You would have never expected.
Never expected. After staying in the island for a couple of days, we provisioned, got fuel, which was an event itself. We were ready to explore further. Goodbye Nuku Hiva, goodbye Marquesas. We are off to Ua-Pou. Did I ever show you this? So we were right next to it. And now Magic is also getting ready to leave. Our buddies. And I hope everything is okay.
So we're off to the disappointments. Hope they're not a disappointment. So I guess they were a disappointment for a lot of boats because a lot of boats hit them and then sink. See what we get. Hopefully we'll get there by noon, not tomorrow, but the next day.
How many miles?
323, something like that.
It's not the Mahi Mahi. Is it big?
I think it is. I think it's probably one of those maybe 50, 60 pounders.
And indeed it was a big yellowfin tuna.
So these are fillets. Tuna fillets. Oh yum, look at that. How much?
Don't move it.
That was the biggest tuna I've ever caught.
Next on sailing Aquarius, we arrive to Ua-Pou, where we find pearls and bigger catches and so much more. Join us. If you like this video, give us a like down below and click here to subscribe. That really helps us. And if you want to watch more of us, click one of those.